I'm Shannon Smith. Welcome to TryDay Friday. I'm Concept Designer at Fun Stamper's Journey, and hopefully you've been following along this week as we've had our FSJ launch party for our Spring into Summer catalog. We've been having so much fun with it, and we've been enjoying seeing all of your cool projects, some beautiful, stunning things we've seen. Today we are going to go ahead and continue on with our launch party, and we are going to use our Good Karma stamp set. It's from the, before we go any further, silly me, I forgot to introduce. We have Laura Murray with us.
Hi everybody, I'm over here raising my hand like, hey, pick me, I'm part of the Shannon fan club today. Hi, so nice to see you. Thanks for joining us for part 5 of 5 of the launch party today.
I'm so glad that you're here, I promise. Okay, so here is our Good Karma stamp set. We've got this cute little elephant. You may know about the poll that we've been doing all week long to name this elephant, and a little bit later on we will reveal the winning name. But we will get started on our project first. We are going to start out by using these cute little flowers that are on this set.
Those are so fun.
Aren't they pretty? I just love them.
So this stamp set comes with 3 sets and you're only using the 2, is that right?
The flowers?
Yes.
We are just using the 2 biggest ones. And we are going to use our clear pigment ink. And we are going to make a background with that.
So how do you know, I haven't used the clear pigment ink yet myself, how do you know where you're putting your flowers? Can you see it?
It's very faint and a little tricky, but yes, you can see it. Usually, to be honest with you, I would probably have my head leaned over way closer to my paper because I'm old and can't see, but I'm trying to refrain from doing that.
Can already tell this is going to be beautiful.
I appreciate your faith.
So does the clear pigment ink take longer to dry, or how different is it from using the regular inks?
You know, it's got a little bit of a stickier feel to it because we do use it with our embossing powder, and that's what the embossing powder sticks to. And so it does dry a little bit slower. It's kind of just got a different feel to it altogether. All right, so let's bring in our PanPastels. This is the Party Pop collection, and we are going to start out with our yellow. And you can see as I apply it that our pattern is going to start showing through.
So fun. I love how all of our colors are pretty much named after food.
That's true, isn't it? We get really hungry around the station.
I did have lunch today, everybody. I just thought that it was very cool that a lot of our colors are named after food. So we have 4 sets of color families, if you will, in our PanPastel collection, and they all come with a set of 5 tools. But what do you do if you run out of tools or if they've gotten dirty?
You know, you can wash them, and that'll take you pretty far for quite a while, but eventually they probably will run, get to where they're just worn beyond help. And we do actually sell the soft tools by themselves, but also I've used the blender brush when I've been doing like fine details. I've used the blender brush to get those little details, and without water, I might say. Mm-hmm. And then I think that the daubers could work, just depending on what your project is.
I love the PanPastels. I can't wait to work with them myself. Have you all worked with PanPastels? Tell us, Cindy, in the comments here what you love about working with PanPastels. We saw some really great coach feedback when you had input your favorite products. And I know some of you had held up the palettes of PanPastels, so tell us what you like to do with them.
These are great, and they blend so nicely. See all that pattern coming up? So much fun. And then I think we'll add some red. Getting all these kind of sunsetty, fiery colors.
So you don't have to use the colorless blender with this then, do you?
No, no, they really,
It looks very smooth.
yes. They're pretty user-friendly, I think.
It's like a sun setting on the flowers. That is so pretty.
All those fun, bold colors. And I'm just gonna take it along the edges just a little bit more. Just more along the bottom. All right, so we've got our background pretty well ready to go. So now I think we should take care of our little elephant. And I'm not gonna use the big sponge for that one. We will use our clear pigment again. The other nice thing, I don't have one with me, but the other nice thing about PanPastel is how forgiving it is. If you have an eraser, you can just erase it off when you get it where you don't want it. And I am getting this pretty juicy. I want it to have quite a bit of the clear pigment ink on it. Okay. So we're just going to push that guy on there. Nice even pressure. And now I'm going to take the little tool. Let's see. And if you notice, I'm not really spreading this around. I'm not like
You're not
smearing
scrubbing.
it. Right, I'm patting it in. I'm pushing the color into the clear liquid, or I mean the clear pigment.
That's nice that it dries a little bit slower then, so that you could take your time working the pigment in.
Absolutely. And I love that we're getting all those fun details.
I just love this elephant. The shading on it is so beautiful. You pretty
Isn't
much
it
don't
fun?
have to do anything with it. You could just stamp it as it is.
It's true. It's true. If you like coloring it, you can color it though. That's what I like too, is that you've got the option. You can go as crazy or not crazy as you'd like.
Lots of love for the PanPastels.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, we're almost there. And you can see right now it's kind of blotchy, but I don't want to smear it yet because the ink is still a little bit wet. So if I do, I'm going to lose all my details. So at this point, what I would do ordinarily is I would take my heat tool and I would set that and then come back in and smooth out all of the lines and everything so that it's nice and smooth. And I did do that. I just don't want to bring the heat tool on camera because it's kind of loud, a little bit obnoxious. But
Crafting is never obnoxious.
never, never, and never messy. I'm never messy. So here's our little elephant. And you can see it's going to be so fun against that.
Oh, that is beautiful.
So we'll set those aside for a sec and we will get our sentiment ready to go. And this is our little oval cut from our Journey ovals and used with the piercing element there. And we will use our black licorice. And I love that our stamps are indexed on the opposite side. It makes it so much easier.
So I keep asking this. I've asked Laura Williams, our concept designer, and I've asked Kim and pretty much anybody that I can go bombard in the craft room about this. So do you prefer to die cut first and then stamp, or do you like to do it the other way around?
I prefer to stamp and then die cut just because I like a safety. I like to be able to put my oval around it and make sure it's straight and everything, and I feel better about doing that after the fact. So that answers that.
I feel like I would be the same way. Like I like a little forgiveness.
I like a lot of forgiveness. Okay, well, you can see the basic elements we've got going on here. Let me go ahead and pull in our finished project. You can see I've added some of our cut rhinestones, and this deco strip is so fun with this boho style. I love that.
Look how pretty. So then you put a piece of black licorice cardstock behind it to help that black kind of pop out a little bit?
I did.
Okay.
Just to add a little more fun and contrast. So easy. You could get a bunch of these done. Again, if you want to add to your card collection and have a little stash ready to go, this is another one of those that's fairly simple, but you could get a lot done at one time. Do you think we should tell them now?
I do, but you know, Michelle Warner actually is one of our concept designers, and she said that she's new to this technique, so I just wanted to draw.
Oh, wow, cool.
I wanted to draw attention to Miss
Hi,
Michelle,
Michelle.
because I kind of halfway expected her to be expert in all things, and it's so fun when she gets to learn something new too. So thanks for writing that, Michelle. Sorry to call attention to you.
I love that. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for watching. All right, so are you ready?
I'm
Should
ready.
we do this?
Yes. Let's
We
get
had
to
some
it.
great nominations.
We did.
We had, let's see, we had Indigo, we had Karma, we had Peanut, we had Ellie, and we had Blossom. But the one that won by a landslide, I might add, is Ellie. Our elephant is named Ellie.
Yay! Ellie, the good karma elephant.
That's
Thank
right.
you so much, everybody. It was very unanimous. I counted 64 votes, and the next closest was Karma with 21 votes. So very good. Thank you all so much for weighing in.
All right, thank you so much. I hope you've had fun with this launch party. I know we have. And thank you so much for joining us for TryDay Friday, and I hope you'll join me next week.